Hi there, welcome to Number One Geek. It is I, Saz, and we're here with some more Project Zomboid on a Tuesday. Usually it would used to be Space Engineers, but having a bit of a break from Space Engineers for the moment. Just hoping that one of the mods that we were using gets improved to the point where it actually works now, and we then hopefully will be able to carry on playing after a while. Go back and check it and see how we do, but until that point, no, ain't happening just yet. Right, so let's get back to where we were. Right. Have we run out of... Do I actually have a power generator for this? That's a good question, actually. Doesn't look like I have, so it looks like... Oh yeah, I've got to turn off my admin stuff, haven't I? You always start off with these sections. Now if I'm ever playing like Drunk Server, I can't see a goddamn thing here, can I? Right. Looks like it might be. That's that. Read a book time. While we wait for better weather to come. So what we got? Fishing for beginners. Have we got fishing? Yes, we've already got fishing. Metalwork for beginners. Okay. Cooking for beginners. Farming for beginners. That's probably going to be quite an important one. Let's sit on the floor for a bit. Yep, so we've got, what's here, good 5 hours worth of reading to happen here, so I've got to talk for a bit. So what happened last time was that Chris and I managed to escape from the centre of Riverside and set up on a little farm towards the east side. As we went for grabbing weapons and stuff, I ended up remembering that there was a place up here where we are right now, and started moving stuff, loot, to that place as a just basically as a store of weapons and stuff. So we've gone through there. We also had the Panzer join us as well. Teen, I think it was a Tone. He was a talkative fella. I didn't have to talk. Did all the talking for me. Because that's the way I go. So yeah, I suppose the other thing I'll talk about is that if you were watching the community post that I made, obviously with 500 subscribers, which is a massive milestone for me, managed to get the community posts up. So I've used that opportunity to do a poll and ask the community what they wanted to see from me next. I gave a few options, including them to suggest stuff to me, and so I had a good look. But the one that kind of won was the new Zomboid series, and Drunk has pointed out a new mod to me, which I will be looking at probably sometime Thursday. See where we go with that. So we're going to start a new 15-minute episode, and also we'll be looking at some of the RimWorld stuff as well, space stations and RimWorld. And I'll take a heavy consideration as whether I'm going to stream me painting my miniatures again. Seemed fairly successful last week. A few people came in, had a chat, said that they thought it was quite relaxing to watch, so that was good. Always good. Now, I've just kind of suddenly realised, have I set this from private to public? Yeah, it is public. Good. Okay. Because unfortunately, YouTube has this little thing of not telling you, or setting things as private straight away. So you have to spend all your time yourself making it public. So that's always fun, so to speak. Well, managed to at least get a little bit of time moving forward. As I'm the only one here, maybe I should just fast forward or something, but that's not really going to help, is it? How many are we going? 83 pages of a 220 page book. Well, we're definitely not going to get it done by today's standards. It's going to be light in an hour, in the in-game hour, should I say. So that'll be when I'll carry on. Put the book back, and we'll go on the hunt for a... Actually, do we actually have... Let me have a look. I should have, if I remember correctly, there should be a info skill. Training materials. Would it be classed as a recipe, do you think? How to use generators? No, I haven't got it. So that's the other thing I need to look for as well, the how to use generators primer as well. Which will mean that we will have to not only find the generator, we're going to have to find how to use it as well, because my character, as you can see, is an unemployed, scruffy nutcase with a meat cleaver. So that's the best we can do. But the other thing I want to make sure as well is client. No, safe house, don't we? Hold on a second, I thought this was my claim safe house. Hold on, let me have a look at the safe house options. We claimed this as a safe house last week. Huh. What's going on here? Occupied building. Does that mean we've got zombies in here somewhere? Or zombies around here somewhere? Okay, that's weird. Maybe you have to do it on the ground floor. Wonder why that happened. Alright, let's put these books back then. I'm going to have to get some water sorted at some point. Speaking of water, yeah, I've got a water bottle. Good. Right, it looks like we've found some more books. Another question is, did I leave another car back there? Full of stuff. Let's start doing some general maintenance. Leave the propane torch behind. Oh, am I a muppet or what? Just going to quickly move everything over. Right. Duct tape, empty bucket, flour, honey, lunchbox, marshmallows, military boots, police bulletproof vest, sheet, sugar, down to vegetable oil. Put the saucepan in there as well, sugar. Right. It's a little bit of organisational stuff going on here. I hope you guys don't mind if you're watching. I'm just going to put all the medical stuff in with the black underpants because everybody knows that's where that sort of stuff needs to go. Suture needle. Right, and then we've got food that needs popping away. So veggie oil, sugar, saucepan, marshmallows, I'll throw the lunchbox in, and the kitchen knife, the honey, the flour and the brown sugar. Okay. We'll pop the herbalist. I wonder if it's removed it because I haven't been on for a week. I wonder if that might have been the reason why. What have I got here? Ah, seeds and stuff. Good. That can go there. Oh, put the trowel there as well, just for the moment. Actually, what I will do. Seeing as I've now got time to do it, let's dig some furrows. Don't go overboard, we'll just do 6. It's probably not that I'm even going to do anything else with it. Right, let's have a look, see what we can do. Right, we'll grab a cabbage. That's all I want to drop is an empty bucket. I'll give you some water at least. The military boots and the bulletproof vest on there. I'm going to put the sheet up here. That should lighten me up a bit. Duct tape, box of nails. Do have a lot of cleaning up to do by the looks of it, but I'll leave that till another time. Packet of broccoli, radish. Hi, you drunk? How you doing, buddy? You alright? Nice to see you. I'm doing a nice relaxing thing on my own little server, so I thought you'd be at work by now, mate. I'll put the broccoli down. Open the cabbage seeds. I think I'll just do this, the 2 of each. I think that's probably going to be the better idea for the moment. Open packet of radish seeds. Tuesday's an off day. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm sure you've got better things to do, but if you want to come join me on my little server, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that we've had this discussion, but I know what your memory's like. Is that I've just recently reached 500 subscribers on YouTube, and it's kind of buckled me up, so to speak. I've kind of had enough of Twitch, and it's A, it's politics, and B, how do I describe it? It pretends to feed you, but it's really actually taking more from you than it does. They're not there to help you. They're there to make money off you. And unless you're a super prolific streamer, you're nowhere. Whereas you actually have a chance of having people watch you on YouTube. It's a little bit fairer. So yeah, but the only problem is that I'm probably going to start moving it all over later, and just going to I might dump Twitch myself. It's quite weird that you had the same, almost exactly the same thought that I was having at the time. So yeah, but because I don't use Streamlabs OBS, it doesn't tend to advertise on Discord, so people won't see me streaming. Not that I'm fussed. Do it for me, man. Do it for me. Whoop. And there we go. So yeah, I was actually talking about you just earlier, because this is it Snakes mod you've been playing recently. It's kind of got me back into an idea, and because my first community post was a poll to ask people what they think, what kind of content they want me to bring out again. And naturally, they've all said, we want Project Zomboid. So, fortunately, you've suggested a nice mod to at least try out as a series. So thanks for that, anyway. Right, well, this is indicating in this map here that, speaking of maps, let's make sure I know where I am. Yeah, that's going back out onto the main road, isn't it? Oops. Let's head up here. Somehow I managed to avoid every single damn house. Isn't that just typically me? Hello. Oh, let's because I don't have to do any admin stuff, I can play this game normally as well. It's nice. Sorry, did you think I forgot about you, love? No. Of course I didn't. Oh, the dev... Oh, that's cool. I've had a couple of times where that's happened. Mainly with RimWorld stuff, where I've done like series with a module. I think one of the zombie module. I had the mod maker come on and basically was watching my thing to use it for debugging and stuff, seeing if what problems I found and stuff. It's nice when you seem to inadvertently affect the way that a mod actually is created. I'd have probably been watching your stream today, to be honest, but with the wife being pregnant again and my daughter being around. Hello, Celador. Release the deadlings, give them peace. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is my plan. Give them peace by splitting their head in twain with a great big axe. And there's the door open. Alarm? No, good. So, yeah. And of course, unfortunately, I'm also her favourite at the moment. Favourite during the day, but funny enough, when it comes to sleeping, she's always over her mother. So, young ladies, you can't fathom them. Yeah, I thought that you of all people would understand. You've been through it all yourself, so. I was actually trying to explain to some people on the server why you don't really hang out on the server anymore. I was just saying, well, you do everything, and they're like, oh no, we should find other things to do. No, you literally do everything, and there's nothing to do. Like, they won't listen. So. This could be interesting. This could be where I could pick up the generator. First of all, let's just draw these guys out a little. Let's see if I can get a window or two to distract them. Nope, no window distractions. Never mind. Yes, she plays the gin. I don't know what Captain Picard's doing here, but hey. That'll be my axe, I suspect. Yeah. Do I need the pistol just yet? The nightstick would actually probably do quite well. Now I'm not a big fan of using guns early on until I've got an established base, but I do have an established base, so, and have a shotgun, so I think I may have to break my way into this one. Yeah, stop dry humping the window, mate. Yeah. Let's just have a quick look around. Might as well do with these guys first. Well, I enjoyed those 2 immediate critical hits, man. That was good. Enjoyable. I need to feed as well. Some canned peas. Alright, eat those. While I'm eating, have a quick look around the area. There's a geezer up there, but I don't think he's going to cause me too much consternation right now. So we'll drop our way into here. Empty bottle. Ooh, there's a metal pipe there, which I actually prefer to the axe, to be fair. So I might put that there. And press the one and pop the axe here, because I'll probably need that for chopping wood and stuff. So metal sheets. Unfortunately, there's no generator in here, but there is an empty gas can. That's going to be quite useful for when I do actually find a few bits and pieces around here. Box of nails, always useful. Have I got a screwdriver? I'm pretty sure I do. Yep, screwdriver, good. Fitness contraption, lovely. Do I look like I need a fitness contraption? I basically eat peas on the off day. Right, down you go, and we'll have a quick look at the map. See where we are. Press C to centre. Right, looks like I've visited some of these places. So I've got this road down here which may lead another place. And there's also this place up here as well, so that might be also worth a good visit as well. I'm closer to here, and there's more to do than down here, so I think I'm gonna head back, because that's makes more sense to me. I think Chris will be joining me in about an hour and a half, hopefully, when he finishes work. Knowing him, he's probably doing some editing or something like that, and got me yattering on in the background. Let's scroll out a little. Anyway, how are you, Celador? And how long have you been playing Zomboid for? It's all the important information. Of course, we'd like to know who we're hanging with. Why don't I just press Q? Like an absolute fool. Okay, so let's try up here. See if we can find ourselves. Ooh, okay, this looks like a new build area. I suspect I might be able to find myself some basic supplies here, but I'm not. Well, I might be able to find a generator, because you kind of think that they'd need electricity somewhere, wouldn't they? So there's a potential chance. Ooh, look at all this. What we got here? Planks. Planks. Plank, 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 plank. And now I feel like a plank for even thinking there was anything interesting in here. I feel like I'm going to get some valuable lessons today. You know me, I've got to try a different name on every server. Well, you do what you have to. Valuable lessons? For me? No. No, 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 no. This place is for sale, so I would suspect that it's pretty much empty. No, looks like the back door's open anyway. I do, buddy. You're right. I think the only valuable lesson that you'll get from me, mate, is never watch me again. I suppose if you want to live in absolute poverty, it's like the place for you. This is Riverside. As you can see, that's the main town of Riverside. I haven't really gone into... yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it? And this looks like it's a like a new build area outside of town. So we'll have a quick look at that before we go there. Do you know what? I must have driven past that all that time and not really even noticed it. It does have a bit... well... yeah. Here's a question for you. If someone says, like, you know, sweets are my crack sort of thing, so how do you describe your crack as? You know, my crack is like my what? It begs a question. What I might also do is I might also move away from the music on this one and see if I can get onto Epidemic. Simply because I've had to pay my bill for Epidemic this month. So I'm a little bit more eager to use it because, yeah, I've just paid out the money. Another empty gas can. Nice. The Velociraptor would know. Maybe, yeah. Put those in the back of the van. Oh, where are you? It was very kind of her to announce her presence, to be honest, so that could have been a nasty sneak-up job there. Did I put that? No, I didn't. So I popped those in the back of the van. So just to get you the story so far, is Chris and I started in this area here, and we came down to this little farmhouse here. I drove all the way over to the pit stop over this side to pick up all the guns, and suddenly realised everybody else died horribly, which meant that was fun. I was all on my own with a load of guns and nowhere to carry them. So I decided to use my old favourite, the northwest pit stop up the top here, as a base up, and then forgotten that I'd probably in an earlier playthrough had based up in there already. So that was embarrassing, and forgotten to reset the server. But hey. So this is a do-upper, fixer-upper as they say, isn't it? Fixer-upper. There's pipe wrench, okay. Plaster powder. Is that it, really? Okay. Do. I've got some pink paint. It's always good. Turquoise and white paint, metal sheet. I think the only thing I will do is grab that, because if I'm going to start plumbing stuff in, I'll need the pipe wrench. But then I've got to actually build stuff first. Right, now, did I actually check this car out? Probably a little bit more than that, but let's have a look. Gas, do we have gas in this? We have 3... Do you know what? I might actually take one of those gas cans out and take the gas out of that. Every little bit helps, as they say, at Tesco. Anyone from America won't understand what that means, but most Brits will. Because I think our Asda is owned by Walmart. Tesco's its own thing, so I suppose you'd probably have to call it Target or something. Maybe different. Okay, so we've got a little bit of gas in there. You're an Asda man. You're a Walmart slave monkey, are you? Oh well. To be honest, most people are just the one that's closest to them. So mine's closest is Tesco. So because of my agoraphobia. Well, actually, that's quite a lie, actually, isn't it? Really, because it's really is that you have one of your big supermarkets, but everybody goes to Aldi or Lidl. Oh. That looks like a kitchen knife on the end of that, doesn't it? Yeah, just a knife. Mm-hmm. And being a parent, you have to make your money flow for your kids. Whee! And that, my friend, is for doing a blinking jump scare on me, you bugger. I wouldn't suppose. This looks like someone's actually built this. It's like an old survivor colony. Oh, another crack house. One or t'other. I have a horrible feeling I'm wasting my time down this road. No, that's vanilla. That's vanilla stuff. You can put the graffiti in there. I mean, most of them got their names written on it from. I mean, Nasco, who does a lot of the public side of Indie Stone, has got his own. And he also likes to shoot people in the foot as well. I've known from having to play. So yeah, this is another one. Easy Pickings. Easy Pickings. Yeah, that's another one. And these are all basically players' names or people who have been involved with the team. And as you already know, KPK, who is your friend and my friend, everybody's friend, got a place named after him after they did an experiment with one of his some of his hardware, and it melted the hardware. Kind of wondering if this is worth it, because a lot of this is just empty area. I mean, I suppose it could be good as a place to hang out, perhaps. Well, that garage looks okay. Let's have a look there. First of all, let's see if I've attracted the attention of any locals. Of course. Yep, dry humping the window. That ain't gonna help. Hey, look what I found. As well as an indoor. Well, that's number one. So, oh, shovel, pipe. Actually, this is quite a good haul. relative to, obviously relative to Project Zomboid, of course. Just so I don't get disturbed whilst I'm busy dragging heavy equipment. I love postal vans. I mean, have you seen the amount of stuff they have? 107 a postal van has. Some good adhesives there. Might as well put the trowel in there as well, because I'm probably not going to need it just yet, am I? Yeah, I just realised I'm getting hungry as well. So we need to eat some spaghetti bolognese, as Sean Connery would say. Right, eat that. Now, the interesting thing is sometimes, if you're lucky, there's stuff inside there. These traps. These are traps. Alright, okay, let's take them. I ain't going to say no to free traps, man. Especially that quality. Okay, so I'll take it back. That wasn't a bad haul, to be honest. That was a very good haul. So we've got at least one of the 2 generators that we'll need for the area. Obviously, I'm going to need the how-to on the generators. But if I find another garagey sort of area, I may be able to get the 2 generators going at least. Well, at least. Ew. Okay. So that's where that goes. Looks like there may be another set of houses over the back here. Dum dum. Well, that kind of looks like a gas station to me, or would be a gas station. I wonder. What do we have in here? So it looks like a store of some sort. Or bar. Is it a bar? Yeah, that's a bar. Okay. Well, this place is cleaner than Nun's Conscious. And that, unfortunately, is not good for us. Take it that's just going to join up with that road there, so it's probably down here that we really need to take a look, see if there's anything worth our time, and the answer to that is a big fat no. Okay. So we're kind of at least halfway there, so what we'll do is we'll take the Jenny back. Now, if I'm lucky, I may have... Oh, sorry, I didn't even see him. I was so busy looking at the map there, just to see where I was going. Didn't even see that zombie there. Just realised I may not need that poncho anymore. I was wearing that because... must be contributing to my overheatingness and moistness. So the only mods that I've got on here at the moment is Authentic Peaches, because this server that I'm playing on here is my private server that I use for any streamers that want a little bit of privacy, and also for mod makers that want a friendly test bed, so to speak. But the only one that's testing on here at the moment is Authentic Peaches, Authentic Z mods. So you may see some interesting zombies around. Right. Gonna have to deal with you. Also looks like I might need some new trousers as well. What trousers have I got at the moment? Rich ribbon camo pants. I'll wear these. Yeah, they look a bit better, don't they? One thing I have learnt, especially with the Black Summer Challenge, was that your clothing is exceptionally important. I wouldn't say there's, yeah, it's, I don't think anyone's taken me up on the Black Summer. Well, that was something that KPK invented. Effectively, you started off in Riverside, or if you were completely loony, up even further past there. What was the name? It was a Canadian place. I'll just clean off this area here. Right, I think I might go down and visit Ekron. Get the books there. Yeah, it's effectively, it was winter months, so you got snows, blizzards, death raining out from above, but you couldn't actually use a car, and you had to pretty much do the route from Riverside or further back from that with a mod on that one. You had to go through Rosewood, through Muldrow, up through Valley Station, and to where Louisville is now. Louisville wasn't there at the time, but that was the thinking, and apparently I managed to survive the longest out of all of them. Right, so Ekron is here. I have teleported there for my sins. I may need to, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come down this way. So it's effectively a very, very hard challenge, where you even had like a percentage of runners. Now, am I doing the wrong way already? No. Maybe. Yeah, I've got to take the next road. Had a 1% or 2% chance of runners, and that was pants-wettingly worrying. And I managed to make it all the way up to Chaparral, where the airport was, and I ended up dying in the most stupid way. It's very hard. It is very hard, but very fun at the same time. I do have a series on my channel if you want to watch it. I think it's like about 60 episodes or something like that. Do I need to turn here? No, not yet. Interestingly enough, yeah, it's down here. I've got to turn. There could have been some yeah, it's I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I don't know if Drunk's around, because he gave it a go for quite a while as well. Whoop. But everything's conspiring against you, basically. If you get stuck out in the elements, you're likely to freeze. So you need to find yourself a tent, or you need to work a route out that means that when you stop in shelter, or somewhere where you can make a fire. So you really had to plan your route, and because you know it kind of harkens back to the early days of playing Project Zomboid, where cars weren't available and you had to walk it everywhere. So you never really explored the map that much, because it just took too long. It's getting a bit dark now. I may have made a slight mistake in the fact that it's going to get pretty dark here. And I suspect I'll be going past the country club, won't I? Down this road, which will hold on. Fortunately, I don't allow any sort of links on there, but that's just a bot. Once I've got 5 seconds, I'll remove the bot from there and report them. Oop, whip. Just try my best not to hit as many things there. I mean, as most people know, hitting zombies is just pretty much tantamount to destroying your car nowadays, so you want to give the zombies a wide berth. There used to be a time where you could just plough into them, which was always good fun, but those days are long gone now. Yeah. Just because you want to enslave society does not mean you should be on my YouTube channel. You're a horrible little oik. Little tyke. Right. Here's where we start being a little bit more careful. There's no point going stupidly fast down here. I remember those days. I could really find cars back then. I have become way more proficient since playing with you guys on Drunk Server. I think, as I've made it quite clear, a lot of things is that a lot of the stuff with Project Zomboid is just learning lessons. Every death is a lesson that of what not to do. Should I? It's late. It's 12 o'clock. I need to rest up, and it looks like I need water as well. So this probably is for the best. I can hear zombies. Right, here's another thing. If you ever open a door, or if you want to open a door, open it from the side. Oh, he's there. I also like to open my doors, so I've got escape routes as well. But then also close the doors. Right, let's fill my empty bottle first. There's stuff on the floor. Comb, toothbrush, right. Absolutely bugger all here, as usual. Right, let's see what wonderful canned tomato. So, interestingly enough, today, made my daughter. My daughter absolutely loves baked beans. So I made her some baked beans with some bread, and the wife wasn't really that hungry. She's obviously having a little bit of sickness because of the new one coming. And I might as well cooking for beginners while I'm here. So, was I doing mechanics for beginners? No, let's sit on the floor and read while I talk to you guys. So I made myself some pasta because I got some pasta left over, and all my daughter wanted was my pasta because she obviously felt it tasted nicer than beans, and she loves beans. So it was kind of this weird thing of like she's eating my dinner and I'm like, or my lunch, and I can't eat it myself. But it was also that proudness of like, oh, I've made something that she likes, because I'm shit at cooking. While let me first of all deal with this guy, report him. Unwanted spam. Okay. Go about that, and I'm also going to quickly grab myself something to drink, so I'll be back in a second. A little bit of dead air, I do apologise, but I'll be back very shortly. Right, so as I said, this is kind of like a private server that I do for my own Discord. That use anyone who. Oh, there's another one there. Oh no, hola gente, soy novio mam. Hold on a second, I'm going to have to do some translation there. And just copy paste that and find out what's been said there. Translate. Hello, people of Zero. I am boyfriend Mamani. Okay. Not even sure. Yeah, so if you're watching this as a VOD and you want a free place to go to, why don't you try Drunk on Live server? Thanks for speaking Spanish. No. They've said thank you for speaking Spanish. To be fair, the only Spanish that I do know is una grande cerveza, por favor. Or dos cerveza. Dos cerveza grande. Poco, which means small. That's about it, really. Right, so we're at 2:40 now. So we've got what? About 8 minutes or so. Welcome to the stream anyway. It's Beth. No, that's really fun, mate. Oh, Beans. Sassy pasta's greater than beans. Apparently so. But she had eaten. She had eaten it though. She'd eaten all the beans and then she wanted my pasta on top of that. So that was the important point of it all. So we're just staying here for the short term because obviously it's dark. We're heading down towards Ekron. We're here at the moment. Riverside is here. Our base is all the way up there. And Ekron is just over here. So it's just going to be a little bit of a journey down into Ekron. For sure. That's where, if Drunk's server, that's where my base is. Well, I'd like to think so. Her cousin is at Oxford. I think, is it Oxford or Cambridge? I think it's Oxford that she's at. So I'm kind of hoping that it's my side of the genetics that's made my cousin very, very clever. Probably not, but if we can afford to get her to a decent place like that, then yeah, cool. But I think with most parents, all you want them to do is be happy, isn't it, really? So yeah, so we've got about 2 hours, 2 in-game hours, which is usually about 6 minutes. 6 minutes? No, about 4 minutes maybe, hopefully. And yeah, so we're heading down to Ekron because there's a bookstore in Ekron, and I'm hoping upon hope that there's going to be a how to use generators there. If we can get that, then we're really cooking with gas, because then I can get the gas station working, and then we can look at least also look for another generator in Ekron as well. That's going to be an important point. We'll make sure that we've doing the basic stuff. It's quite weird that I'm actually playing on a server where only a couple of people play with me, but I don't know. I just like doing this kind of stuff by myself every now and again. Obviously, because Chris is he's one of the northern types that work a hard work day. He's busy doing his work. Now, the more countries that speak Spanish, like Ecuador, Bolivia, Peru, Chile, Argentina. I'm saying just in case. Oh yeah, I'm aware that there's a lot Latin-based countries that speak Spanish. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at speaking Spanish. I didn't do Spanish, and over here in the UK, we're taught French and German. We're not really taught Spanish that much. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Appreciate your comments. If you do have any criticisms, I'm more than open to listen to those as well. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of streamers generally tend to go off and do their own thing, sort of thing, rather than go on large servers with people, because there's things to do when you do it in a small server or stuff on your own. There's more chance of you able to find stuff, whereas I think with most servers, everybody just piles their way to the places where there's loads of stuff to do and loads of places to do, and then they camp out and get all the stuff, and it's very hard for new people. And you know, as Drunk has said, you learn for Spanish for a while because I had no one to speak to. Alright, this is a cool stream sound. This is sound as a pound. Well, is the pound that sound though? Is the pound really that sound? Right, it's 4:50. We're getting quite close to sunup, and I've actually managed to read the whole book, which is weird. Was I reading it beforehand? No, it's farming I was looking at the other time, which I haven't quite got. I've got halfway through there because I've only got the 1.5 multiply. So let's just pop that back on the shelf. It's 5 AM. I'll probably end up wanting those books, but I am going to be picking up some books from Ekron anyway, once I've worked my way through. But there's also going to be the farming house, and also a lot of building material. Peru. Let me get rid of that so I can at least see my well, it's nice to see someone from Peru watching this little pokey stream from 3,000 miles away over in the UK. Yep. Did not mean to do that. So our aim, once again, just so that people know, is to proceed. That's probably not going where I want to go. Is to get into Ekron, which has not only a gas station, which will have a bugger. Didn't want to hit those guys. Don't want to damage the car. But it will also have things like a bookstore, a tool stop, an EP Tools, which will be quite useful for us, and a farming place as well, which will have a lot of stuff that we'll probably be able to do. Yeah, I do apologise, it's BF, if I'm not able to do any direct translation. Obviously, with problem with Project Zomboid, well, is that this game is so intense and on. I kind of have to keep my eye on the game. I do have a quick chat with a few people. You've never actually been to Ekron? Okay, fair play. Well, here's the thing. there's a lot of bit of discussion of whether it's actually called Ekron or not, but as the devs refuse to actually name it, it's bloody Ekron, alright? This is the back end of Ekron here, so perhaps I shouldn't go down here. Because it's a village or a town sort of thing, a small township, there's going to be a lot more zombies here. So this will be the gas station. This is where Drunk's base was before he did anything silly. Okay, so I'm just using the stretch. I kind of think of Ekron as Rosewood Light. Oh. Let me just have a quick run out there. Thought I could hear someone. Now, the other thing I've done on this server as well is that the zombies don't respawn on this server. And this is very much a... no weapons available. If when they're killed sort of thing. Generally, we can do that because it's a smaller server. Because as I said, this is for people who help out the channel, other streamers, mod makers, and obviously people who put lovely lolly into my Patreon, which isn't a great deal, but... Right, well, I'm not really worried about that person over there. And that one's faster, so let's deal with the faster one first. Well, bugger. There we go. Nice critical hit. That'll do me. Looks like I'm getting hungry. Got one little bit of canned tuna left. I'll open that. Drop that metal pipe as well. Yeah, have a bit of that sunshine. Ah, there's the key there. Let's grab it. Pop up my little list of things. Okay. How good is this cart? Because it might be worth coming back to. Gas tank's a bit shitty as well, so it looks better than it actually is, I think is the best way of saying it. Rail, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. I might grab that garbage bag. Yeah. We've managed to find at least one. We managed to find at least one generator. I've got that back at the base in Northwest Stop. So I need one more generator, and I need the how-to bits and pieces as well. Don't know why that cheese never goes horribly wrong, but there you go. Comic book in a magazine. That'll help with every time I feel depressed. Some chips, which will keep me going. But obviously make me a little bit on the portly side. I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Home from work. I'm glad you caught the stream. Yeah, we're streaming for at least another 2.5 hours. Foraging for beginners. Have I got foraging? No, that isn't a book. So, ooh, am I overloaded? Anti-cooking bot's probably going to be quite useful as well. Got to throw that all in the back of the van. Interesting, I haven't found any bags. There's a leather jacket there. From the USA? No, for the UK. Sepris, which is the only word of the Russian that you I'm probably able to understand. Sepris. Oh, it's Greek, isn't it? That's Greek. Is it Greek or is that Russian? I think it might be Russian. So what's in the back of here that's making me this? That's the shotgun shells at least. Let's pop those box of nails. Probably is the sawed-off shotgun. So let's pop that on my back. Canada? No. As I said, I'm from the UK, mate. Actually, I've got the nightstick here as well. Yeah, let's equip that as primer. That'll probably die a death, to be honest. But the question is, how much space have I got? 20. Eesh. Not great. So let's throw some of this into here. Military boots. You're from Russia. Cool. And nice to make your acquaintance, sir. Is it Glasnost, if I remember correctly? Just friendliness. Probably the only Russian I know. Of course, there's a lot of Russian fans for Project Zomboid. We all love the idea of surviving. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to go into sneak mode here. Because Ekon's going to be a bit of a... It's going to be a bit of a shit. Let's just say that. Well, the EP Tools has been opened, so someone has been here before. So maybe one of the people who've played before. That one we'll probably have to go through Google Translate. I mean, if our Peruvian friend is worried about my woeful Spanish, my Russian is even worse. In fact, absolutely terrible. That looks like a combat knife there, which might be quite useful to grab. Why's she got a lab coat on? They're from Rostov on the Don. Cool. It's usually in one world when they are finite. It all depends on the type. This is going to be quite a high population, but there's kind of what's known as reserve zombies within a game. So you're never quite 100% sure, but you're probably looking about 10,000 per area. Louisville's probably going to be at least 3 or 4 times that much, because just for the size of the place, really. Mouse traps are probably good for getting rodents for food. Foreman vest, not really interested in that. Dish towel extinguisher, ear protectors. Actually, long socks are good. Let's change my socks. They'll be more than enough to deal with. Let's just put it that way. I think this is just set to basic apocalypse settings, if I'm honest. Not too sure about the books. But intermediate books I'll grab just in case. Carpentry, definitely. I always say carpentry is the first book that you should really go for, really. Right, let's see what equipment's been left for us, shall we? There's a screwdriver, great. Screwdriver and a trowel. Some rakes. Oh, someone's left something on the floor here. Broken metal bar, great. Engineering magazine. Electronics magazine, I'll take that. Someone's obviously taking some radios apart here. Potato seeds. Grab an empty watering can, just in case we do need to... Have I got a saw? Yeah, I think I've got a saw, haven't I? Yep, saw. Good. Won't need that one. That's great. Bag of plaster powder if we might need it for our sins. Thank you. Empty bucket. I tend to grab those for washing cars with. It's always good for getting the blood of the undead off the paintwork. Let me just close that door as well. I don't really want anyone sneaking in on me through the back door. In more ways, in more sense of the term. Alright, we're not really doing that great. Oh, I do apologise. I do apologise. Yeah, I am from the UK. So sometimes I do use a few long words, big words. I always thought my accent was quite easy to understand, but you know, you never truly know, do you, till you're faced with the situation. There's going to be lots of food and stuff here. I may bring the car down. Or the van down. Oh. Fortunately, I will have just rung the dinner bell there. So every zombie and its zombie dog will be looking for me right now. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those ones where, as Raoul said, I had the weight moodle, and I was going to get exhausted if I was going to play the kiting game. So Boomstick came out, and I needed it once. So that's at least one ray of hope. Had I really thought about it, I would have probably have bought a bag or two with me. Let's get these books, cans and buckets into the larger area. I mean, with 101 in there. Actually, I only need one of those, don't I? So let's drop one on the floor. Oops. Have I just dropped both of them on the floor? I have, haven't I? You know, put them in the van. Come on, Saz. Just got to use your brain. That cheese has gone rotten very quickly. I'm going to put the axe in the back of the van. I'll probably end up regretting that, if I'm honest, but... Poncho. The decent bandage back there. Going to put the nightstick there for the moment. So I've got something. Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll just spend some time just sorting out the hunger issue. Let's just have some beef jerky, I think. Yeah, that's sorted that problem out. And that there is a bot. So let's report that bot and off you go. Okay. So, the thing is... Oh, dear. Let's not go too far down there, Saz. That's what the boomstick has brought us. So, let us deal with that, guys. Oh, yeah, train spotting. The one where Obi-Wan Kenobi does drugs, isn't it? I jest. That was the start of the guy who played Obi-Wan Kenobi's career, wasn't it? Yep. They all came around to see what was for dinner. So I'm perhaps going to have to... I still got his name on the back of on the edge of my tongue, but can't. Colin McGregor. Was it Colin McGregor? Colin McGregor. Ewan McGregor. That's the one. Ewan McGregor, yeah. I think I may have just suddenly mistaken Colin McRae and Colin and Ewan McGregor together. Lumped them in a massive brain of awesomeness. Right, so we need to... Oh. I'm okay for energy, so... Let's just see if I can use the car to just help slow a few down. Honestly, sometimes I feel like a right chump. Right. Nobody else is coming up on me. That's okay. It's not the right time to come here, cat. Come on, down you get. Down you get. Well, there's no point me after the time being in crouch mode. Wanting to be as fast as I possibly could be. Cat. I love you to bits, Mr. Cat, but you are not really supposed to be up here. Ah, get out the way. He's in my way. You know that time thing with cats is that they're lovely, loving animals when they can be, but honestly, when they want something. Now I'm hearing zombies, so I just got to be on my utmost care here. Oh yeah, there's someone definitely here. Hasn't anyone learned to shut a door? Right, I'll be back in a second. I just want to see what this cat's up to. And I will... can I drink some water out here? Can I fill my... Yeah, fill my water bottle. Back in a second. I just want to see what this cat's up to. What you doing, monkey? Right, hopefully a bit of food will keep Captain happy. Right. Okay, so I can hear zombies outside, so I know that I'm not entirely safe right now. What stuff have they got here? Oh, Hawaiian shirt, why not? Hee. Change out of that. Actually, let's have a quick look at our clothing in general. Okay, they're fine. Okay, I need a new t-shirt. Saw the t-shirts over here, didn't I? Honestly, did you guys just literally just walk past me? Oh, someone... I was wondering where I could hear them. He was under my feet. Where did they come from? They probably still from that shotgun shot, if I'm honest. And probably because I gave them time. So I am going to deal with these guys over here. Because the van's going to need moving up. Let's get rid of that as well. Well, they're moving away. So I might be just about lucky enough. Yeah, it does do. Yeah. I mean, the general shout... just off the top of my head, zombies can hear from 100 squares away. And a square is about basically just that. So... And there's also this thing, they generate zombies sometimes as well. So you've also got to be kind of aware of that. Right, cereal. I'm going to grab some rice just in case. TV dinner. Always good. I might need to grab a microwave at some point. I don't know if I've got a microwave at the thing, but at the base. Bath towel button, cordless phone. That's stuff I could take apart for electronics, but... Ah, school bag. There we go. Right, let's equip that in secondary. This is kind of what we wanted. Just put your loot in the bag, which will lighten your load a little, and then you've still got all the stuff that you've looted organised for yourself. Oh, I think I've got enough brown sugar and flour for the moment. We can grab some more. This is one of the good places in Ekron where you want to get, if you need desperate for food. This is where I stopped off during the Black Summer Challenge to stock up on food. It was pretty much a lifesaver. Marinana. Another school bag. I'll take that as well, because that'll be something else that I can put books in, perhaps. Marinana. We've already done those, haven't we? So it's probably only just this bit here. Take these canned goods, always good. Okay, let's just throw that school bag into the back of the van, and then we can equip that as secondary, so we've got a second one. Yeah, it is pretty yeah, honestly, that Walking Dead episode where they, or series where they were just on a farm for God knows how long, it was just like yawn. Like they're moving away. I can live with that. Okay. Right, so we've done the EP tools. Kind of ignore this bit, because then we've got the farming place, which is just up here. And it looks like somebody has died here. That's fine, mate. That's absolutely fine. It's very nice to have you join us, even if it is through Google Translator. Unfortunately, it's very hard for me to actually translate what I say into back into Russian, because I don't think there's like a live talking version, unless I spent a hell of a lot of money. Having said that, though, if I ever visited Russia, I think I'd do the courtesy of at least learning some of the language. I think someone died here. Was someone trying to base up here? Is that what's going on? No, probably not. And just see if I can open this door. I didn't want to walk into front of it. No, that's no problem. No problem at all. Lisa are going to break for that door any second now. Go on, you two. Okay, so I would suspect that this gun store has been emptied out, because this is one of the places where you can get guns from. So I'd be very surprised if there is anything left apart from propane torch. Yep, more than one propane torch is absolutely fine. Yep, gone. Yeah, it's been cleared out. To be expected. This will help with the farming. Right. Do. Actually, I said that. Fair enough. You know that thing where you're just too busy trying not to die and you kind of misread what's been said? Yeah, that was me just. I suppose I should listen to my own advice and at least leave some for somebody else, just in case they're on here. Just take what you need, so to speak. So I'll do that. Go on, saw. Because sooner or later you get to make your own stuff anyway. If you leave your sandbags, interesting. Fertilizer. We've got some fertilizer. We can always come back if we need to. Well, there's this. I don't just do this live. Separate, if that's the way you say it. There are a lot of Project Zomboid videos that I do as well. Mousetrap. That's good for grabbing little small rodents and stuff. So there's actually a lot of... should I get the box of jars? I haven't done pickling. I've never done pickling, so I might actually try to do some pickling. For once. Expert farming. I think I might take that, though. Right. Now, here's the interesting thing. What else have we got lying on the floor here? Looks like all the guns. Let me just grab that. I'll throw that in the back of the van. Looks like whoever raided the place ended up dying a horrible death. Okay, we are getting quite close to... now here's... Ooh. Can I put the cage traps in here? Right. I'm just going to start putting stuff in here. Now, if that car there is actually workable, I might tow it. Put the mouse traps away. I'll put the boots in there as well. Metalwork magazine, twine, the vitamins, wood glue. Is that it? I think we're full. Yeah, okay. And shove that back in the van. Probably duck taco, most likely. But they've literally dropped everything. So I suspect... I kind of suspect that maybe they've dropped this stuff because... they wanted to come back to it when they died. And we're at 2,300 hours, so we need to start really thinking about... So this has been hot wired. There is a full tank, I think... Oh. Okay, well, I think I understand... Well, their engine? No, the engine's alright. They've just screwed up all their metalwork, basically, which can be repaired. Can be repaired with metal sheets. And metalworking and mechanics, so... That's something else I'm going to have to work on a bit, but... Do you know what? Let's have a look on the inside of the car first. Okay. And check the trunk. Okay. So here's the plan. All this crap on the floor here. I am going to grab. I understand it's going to make me overweight, but what I'm going to do things are probably not going to feel right. Right, let's shove this all in the trunk. It's not a great trunk, is it? Okay. Stick some on the passenger seat. And what we'll end up doing is we'll just tow this back. Just use it as a trailer, basically, to put stuff in. Because obviously I wasn't really expecting this amount of stuff. Let me just put those shotgun shells into my backpack, because I'll probably want those. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of come back for them. Sorry, let me catch up in there. No, the guns on them must have had too much weight, probably right. So it's always interesting, even in films, how a zombie walks with M16 full of grenades and a bulletproof vest. Right, so that's a full gas can as well. So we'll take that. The rest of it we don't really need that much. Oh, perhaps, maybe though. That Shell's ammo strap. Let's wear that. Just means that I've now got some shells to wear. Unfortunately, this thing can go under its own steam if needs be. So we'll just pop that on the back seat there. And now I need to get down to the bookshop. But I also need to feed as well. Oh, I'm wearing a Shell's ammo strap. Ah. Fair play. We'll just shove that other spare one in the back then. Put that on the floor. Okay. I don't think it's any point me going to the police shop. Right, here's our next target, the bookshop. Well, first things first, let's have a quick look around, see who I may have attracted. Looks like this guy over here. Anybody else from this area? Okay. That guy got a, yeah, he's got a rifle on him. Or her. More shotguns the better. What I will do is I will put those in the back of the van. I am a bit of a zombie fan, though, I must admit. I play a board game called Zombicide, which is really good fun, if not a bit pants-wetting. Right. So here's the plan. Let's make sure that I've got as little on me as possible. Let's put those in the backpack. Let's move the meat cleaver over as well. Oh, don't tell me this place has got nothing. I'll be very, very sorely vexed if... So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to grab everything. And there's a couple of things I'm going to do. Is obviously any doubles will go back on the shelves or on the floor so that any respawn will be allowed for other people to play. Okay. This one here. I tend to be a bit of a hoarder when it comes to... oh, I don't need fishing for beginners. I've already got one. Fishing for intermediates. Foraging for beginners. I think I've just picked up. Tailing for intermediates. Okay. Master cooking. Anything with master on it needs to just go straight in the box. I think I've got mechanics, but metalwork for beginners, tailing for beginners. I'm not too sure I've got that. Just picked up tailoring for... I think I've got a lot of the beginner books, so I'm just going to be very careful there. The one thing I am really desperately trying to find is a how to use... I've already got that. Let's work for intermediates, fishing for intermediates, expert fishing, expert first aid. Unless your character's a doctor, it's really pointless, but there you go. That's just... got a long rant about that. So yeah, if I have any doubles, I'll just put some of them back or put them on the floor. And worry about it at a later date. Even though I suspect I've just hit a wall here. Yeah, okay, I think I've got just too many. So advanced farming, let's just drop that on the floor. Advanced electricity, let's drop that on the floor. Advanced cooking, apparently I've got 3 of those, so let's drop 2 of those on the floor. Goes down. Any more extras? Carpentry for intermediates, get rid of 1 of them. Got 2 cooking for intermediates, get rid of 2 of them. Expert first aid, apparently I've picked up 4 of those. Fishing for intermediates, picked up 3 of those, so I just need to get rid of those. Foraging for intermediates, let's drop that down. Metalwork for intermediates, I just pick up 4 of those. Tailoring for intermediates, just picked up 1 extra one of those. Oops, that looks like I've got more than 1 of those. Right, so the next thing I want to do is just quickly go for the beginners ones, and if I see an amount of number with the number of pages there, 220 out of 220, so that means I've read that book, which means it's at our base. Farming for beginners, I'm reading that one. I'm just scrolling up with the mouse, just and keeping over. Oh, cooking for beginners, that's out. Yeah. Okay. Well, so I can actually start looking at now. Electricity for intermediates. Tailoring for beginners, tailoring for intermediates, trapping for intermediates. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get the how to use generators, which is a bugger. Because that's really what I needed. Anything in the back room? So it may mean I may have to raid Riverside at some point, which... So it's good that Chris will be on very shortly. I should be on about now, to be fair. Oh yeah, I can see him. He'll be joining us very shortly, hopefully. Alright, so... Whilst I've injured myself, trying to get all this stuff in there, I can now... just grab all of this. Let's boss some of it there. Looks like I may have grabbed 2 trapping for intermediates, which is fine. I can drop that on the floor. Let's go in the car. I'll just shove the rest on the side seat. I think it's probably the easiest thing to do. Okay. Right, so we... Oops. Sorry. Let's find an empty seat. And put the rest of this in... Oh, bugger. Perhaps I should have turned the engine off. Maintenance, nice. I see him, don't worry. Guess so. Just going to cut the corner here. Ooh. These things are where things get a little tricky. Multiplayer can have sleep, but the only issue is usually for the timer to actually move, everybody has to be asleep. Bit like Minecraft. So yeah, there's no sleeping going on. Fortunately, dragging this car is keeping me slow, so I'm not getting too overly speedy, which means there's less chance of me breaking the car by hitting a zombie. It gives me more chance to react effectively. But I was getting a little bit too fast there, so let's slow down a little. Yeah, because basically if you have more than one person on the server and they go to sleep and the game speeds up, you're kind of robbing the person who hasn't gone to sleep and is trying to do something of their time. I think personally I would probably meter out a because with the server options you can change the amount of hours that time takes. So for some people, I think the main solution most people complain about is they can't do anything because they can't see anything. So usually that time's spent reading your books and stuff, which is great when you're actually playing the game, but when you're streaming it, it's not the most entertaining of entertainments. And I suspect Chris has got his girlfriend on the phone, so he may join us a little later by the sounds of it, or looks of it. Well, there's another option. That's another way of looking at it. Hi, Chris.
Howdy ho. I was actually eating pies.
Pies? Oh, good. Good. How's work? Shitty as usual?
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to hear.
I'm still not back in my department, and the boss is hiding from me again.
Oh, right, fair play. Fair play. So you're just crying it into your pie as you eat it?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you...
I was all doing a printer file
Right.
for my 3D printer.
All right. What are you making this time?
It was a cartridge cover for an Aquarius.
An Aquarius. You'll have to explain what that is to me.
It's an old computer of my uncle's.
Right. Oh, right. I see. Yes. Okay.
He's made a plug-in thing, and it's a basically fake cartridge box to put it in, to plug it into the computer.
Cool.
So he sent me the files, obviously, while I was at work, and he was like, yeah, I'll have a look at it when I get home. I can't be too mean, considering he managed to get that Amiga working.
Oh, was it him who managed to get it? Well,
yeah.
Did he recap it, or was...
He hasn't gone that far yet. Obviously, the first thing is to actually get it functional.
Yeah.
It needed one single fuse replacing.
Fair play.
So I got it for £2 because somebody popped a fuse.
Okay. Well, you can't argue with that, can you?
Nope.
I mean, if you've seen my Amiga, I'm just talking to the chat here. If you guys have actually seen me do my Amiga restoration, Commodore Amiga's like an old 80s, 90s computer that was pretty much the darling of anybody in the UK at the time. I made so many friends having one of those, it was ridiculous. And then I gave my 500 away to someone because I got the Amiga 1200. And I even have an Amiga CD32 in my cupboard. I might think about sending that off to be recapped at some point.
Yeah, I think we'll probably end up recapping it ourselves because it's not expensive to actually do it.
Yeah. Jin wants to know what kind of pies, and
unfortunately it's Asda brand pork pies. Nothing as nice as a steak and onion, or even cheese and onion.
not even a slice, man.
No.
Was it Melton Mowbray pork pie, or was it just?
No, it's Asda Smart Price.
Oh, of course, I forgot you're Northern, aren't you? So yeah.
I do like a Bill of Mowbray. I just haven't got any.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, see. I'm pretty sure Jin's northern of the Mank direction, and he's now going on about pork pies now, about how good they are. You northerners and your. The funny thing is, it's almost as though the more north you get, the more unhealthy your food choices are.
Yeah, and then eventually you reach Scotland
and everything's fried. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, as soon as you cross the border, then it's just like instant heart attack stuff.
The way food should always be.
Yeah, when I was dating my wife, so to speak, back in the early days, I used to stay with her in Scotland, Glasgow area, and I made the mistake once of, because down here you order a curry, you pay an absolute fortune for it, and you kind of like get like a naan bread that's just about like not very big, you know, you get like the store size naan breads, and I just, not knowing how things were in Scotland, I literally ordered a big massive ton of stuff because it was just like portion sizes are always really small for Indians around our area, and I came back with a box full of stuff. The naan breads were like the size of your leg. It's just like, oh. And I ordered some like I thought I'll order some starters. So I ordered some mixed starters. That came in a bag that you usually put like cooked chickens in. Unbelievable. And then the size of the curries, Jesus Christ. That was an eye-opener.
Designed to have leftovers for about 3 days.
Duck's asking, so American is showing, these are like shepherd's pie. No, shepherd's pie is like a cooked dish. A pork pie is effectively like pork meat in a pastry casing with jelly around it. Sometimes you get something a little bit more fancy like a Jubilee pie, which is like a pork pie with a bit of egg in the centre of it as well. But effectively, yeah, it's just pastry with a bit of meat stuck in the end of it. Oh yeah, Ginny, it was absolutely amazing. I was just shocked because I thought, you know, it's not going to be much. There's 2 of us, so going to get 2 curries, get some sides, get some naan breads, but the naan breads are small and you know, extras and extras and extras, and yeah, it just came out. Portion sizes in Scotland are just ridiculously good. Right, well, I went to Ekron and I found this car next to what appeared to be someone's corpse dump. I see they've been bitten or something. This will need a...
Plenty of ammo in the boot.
Yeah, that was the corpse dump, effectively. The car seems to be fine, apart from the fact it's just been completely and utterly trashed by hitting zombies and stuff. So once somebody gets their mechanics up, they'll probably be able to turn this into a nice car. Right, well, I've been a bit busy. We're going to have to do some... I found one generator. I still haven't found how to use the bloody things, though. Which is slightly annoying, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's never good when you've got access to everything except for the ability to...
Use it, yeah.
Like, know how to use it.
Mm-hmm. But I have picked up a shed load of empty gas cans. So I was thinking that we might need to do a trip into Riverside itself, to the bookstore in Riverside, and see if we can find how to generate a book there. Or the other way of doing it is usually trolleying a load of farmlands and see if we can find it there. Found some metal traps as well. That was quite good. During the thing, yeah, we're doing all right. Do me a favour when you've got 5 minutes, mate. If you see any repeats in there, just take them off the bookshelf, so to speak. So
right.
So that we've just got one of each. And then we can just probably put the rest in storage just in case somebody does run off with them. Right. Let's... gas can... Watering can. Did you need a shotgun, by the way?
I haven't really used any guns successfully in this game ever.
Right. Yeah, it can be quite tricky at the start. I usually recommend anybody is new to Zomboid not just to not use them, simply because of the difficulty in using them. But the easy way of doing it is if you can find yourself a pistol. I've actually picked up a few pistols as well. If you find yourself a pistol or two, What you can do then is just arm up your pistol into your holster, and if you knock over a zombie and it's just like a single zombie on its own, just stand on it, point your weapon at it till it goes green. Have you set yours so that you get a colour around the thing when you point your zombie at it?
What?
Right, okay. Press escape, go to options.
Right.
Okay. You will find aim outline, which is under tiered zombies updates. You can change it to ranged weapons, off, or ranged and melee. What will happen is it will give you like a color code system that will show you your chance of hitting. If it's green, you're pretty much going to hit. Not all the time, but more than likely to hit. Orange is a little bit risky. Red, you're pretty much very lucky if you are going to hit anything with it.
Right.
But that, when you're aiming at it, the longer you aim, the better your chances tend to be. But what I was suggesting that you do is if you knock over a zombie, have a pistol in your holster, stand on it so it doesn't move, and then just aim it at the thing, because it's usually almost impossible to miss with a pistol at that when you're standing on them. So that'll bring up there, because the way the pistols work with experience is you only get experience when you hit them,
Right.
not for trying to hit them. So if you stand on the zombie, point your pistol at it until it's green and kill it. That means that even though it's a lot slower than, say, using a shotgun, and of course the dinner bell issue with the shotgun as well, you'll still start raising enough to really start making a bit of a difference, really. If that's the case, then I am going to bring in, that's another school bag, another bulletproof vest, another ammo strap, propane torch. We need that pipe wrench to go back there so that we can use it just in case we need to pop a few things in. Let's take some of the painkillers out there. Let's take the shotgun. In fact, I've got a DE pistol here if you want to use it, but there are a lot of guns here.
I've just picked one up from the thing.
Yeah. Ducks from South Carolina. Oh, welcome, sir. Or ma'am. Either or. I'm just going to pop the gun down here for the moment. We want to keep some garbage bags because we want to be making some... even though we do have some rain butts in the fishing shop, don't we? Which we can actually just drag across and take. School bag. I might have picked up a crap load of books here as well. What I want to do is I want to empty these bags out, because if we do go on another big raid, we want to effectively have something to fill before we put it into the back of the van, so to speak. Right, I think we're going to have quite a few doubles here. How's my carpentry? Not that brilliant. Can I make a bookcase? No, I need five carpentry to make a bookcase. Alright. Seems a little excessive, but there you go.
Right. So, is your plan to empty out all of these bags?
Not all of them. Just empty out some of the stuff that we can just easily just dump somewhere. Really, I think that's probably going to be the best for us. Is just drop and dump, and then we can sort out at a later date. I'm going to put the pipe wrench in here because we'll probably need that later on. Sorry, bud. Actually, does that actually have a... Needs a magazine. Oh, unfortunately, I got one. Good stuff. So let me put that on the belt. Let's grab that. Let's insert the magazine in there first. I may have gone a little bit overboard on the books. It's only going to be my backup weapon, this one, anyway, so... Looks like I might need to fill my bottle. Now, is Plymouth Rock South or North Carolina? That's a good question. I think it might be North, isn't it? North Carolina? Got some boxes of nails. Let's drop that empty tin on the ground. Speaking of tins, let's leave that many there. Oh, it's Massachusetts, is it? I always thought it was North Carolina or South, or one of the Carolinas. Oh, right, okay. Economy done. You got yourself enough food and have you got yourself a decent backpack as well?
I'm carrying a satchel at the minute.
Yeah, grab yourself either a military or a large backpack. That has the greatest amount of.
Yeah, I'm just doing this one more trip with this stuff, then I'll.
Or maybe you just like the man bag. I mean, it's okay if that's your thing. No one's going to judge. Much,
yeah.
Just might damage your Northern Street cred. That's all.
I don't have any Northern Street cred. The bike was a bit squirrely last night on the way home from work.
Oh really? Oh, as in like slick road or ice?
Well, there was quite a decent freezing fog cover last night.
Yeah.
But the roads themselves were okay.
Mm-hmm.
until I got to like the very last junction before my house, and there's a metal drain cover,
It's
like
always the fucking drains, isn't it? Yeah.
just right in the wrong place. Like
Yeah.
you can't miss it if you're going round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And it was icy slick on top of it. And it was like, ooh, didn't help. You literally couldn't see.
Yeah.
The fog was that bad.
I remember someone I used to work with had something similar happen to them. They hit a drain cover, and that was pretty much it for the bike.
Yeah.
But he couldn't. He only got third-party fire and theft. But he was from Birmingham, so he arranged for something to happen to it.
That's about right.
Mm-hmm. Everyone says you Manx are dodgy agent. Yeah, we're going to have to really look at... have a quick rest for a second, because I think, looking at my body, I've got minor damage, so might have a quick snack. Let's eat some chips. No, it's not a joke at all, no. Indeed, lethal is, I think, the term. Right. Going to empty these out. Pick up that large backpack. That one's got guns and shit in it. Not literal shit, by the way. Just guns.
That's a different game.
Mm. Right, so if we put the backpacks in the back of here. Right, this trip's not going to be fun, so I will give you the option of not coming with me and doing your own thing, because there's a high likelihood of death.
Well, as long as you don't mind this character dying, which I don't.
Well, if it comes to me having to push you into the zombie horde for me to survive, then I'm perfectly happy for that. That's not a problem at all.
Well, I am not carrying anything of any particular value, and my character is not the smartest, so
Right.
he has no special skills.
Well, if you want to jump in the van, the postal van.
I will do so.
Bloody hell! These goddamn. I've only really recently realised, but this thing where the people just keep putting like .ftw or FYI and stuff like that. It's all spam basically, but which is a bit weird because I think most people switch off any sort of links on their chat anyway. So I don't understand why it's done, but obviously someone goes there. Back in a second, just going to grab myself another quick drink and have a quick...
Just in the hope that you haven't in it, probably. That one of these times they'll get through.
So, I had my wife being hilarious. Is that
2 seconds. I've just gone back inside because I was. Since you weren't here, I thought I'd take the opportunity.
No, it's I bought some sweets from Aldi the other day. The Aldi version of Midget Gems, the Aldi version of wine gums, and they also had like a special on some Round Trees randoms sort of thing. So I bought like 3 packets of sweets for the week, so to speak. So couple here, couple there. Just opened the drawer to find they're all gone.
Right. How do you climb out a window to use a rope to go down?
Hold down E or right click on it and use escape route.
There we go. That's
Right, so we're kind of going through centre of town again on this one, so it might be that we're going to have to go to the edge of town and fight our way in.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go through Shotgun Alley, but so we're going to try to be as careful as we possibly can. Oh, there's no odds, mate. It's almost 100% going to be Chris before me.
Yeah.
Chris is very new to the game. So,
I am Death Magnet. I will die. But hopefully in my death, Saz will be able to get further in his goals.
he's my canary, basically. I shove him in first, see if he gets bitten, and go, no, I don't think I want to go down there.
Is that room safe? He said brains. It's not. I need to go back and get another canary.
I don't know what you're talking about, Duck. I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. Just walking into Riverside is an experience, but if you're careful, or if you have a Chris to throw at them, then you should be fine. It won't be a good death. It'll be screaming and crying as your insides are ripped out of your body.
I was going to say that's before the zombies even get to me, isn't it?
Yeah. That's because you shit yourself.
No, not this again.
I'm gonna have to eat. What is going on with me? I'm so hungry all the time. In fact, Chris is starting to look a bit tasty now. Perhaps I've been bitten. Who knows?
So what button is it to shoot the driver?
You kind of have to get out. I think when they die, they automatically get out of the vehicle.
That's convenient.
Mm. There you go. Gin has confirmed that's what happens. Yeah, when you die in a car, you automatically get out.
It should be more like real life. You should eat everybody in the car.
Mm.
And then sit there just banging on the window.
It is interesting. I haven't actually been down into this area down here, so there might be stuff there, but that's not the plan. Now remember, Chris, here's the best advice I can give you for surviving the zombie holocaust is, if in doubt, run. If you, unless you're 100% confident, walk the other direction, basically. This road is unusually clear. That worries me. That worries me greatly. I think this is the bar. So we'll... This will be our stop-off point. Everybody know where we parked?
Mail van at the bar.
Yeah. Right. Let's just check, see if these guys have followed us through. There's one up towards the west over there. And it doesn't look like anyone's coming out the tree. Oh, yeah, here they come. Coming from the southwest up here. Just want to make sure we get those dealt with. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly show you what I mean about this gun thing. So just I'm going to try drag one. There he is. Right, let me just drag him away from his mates. Now what you want to kind of do is push him over, if you can. Like that, and stand on them so they can't move. Get your gun out, aim, and you'll automatically get a thing. So you're just basically executing him, and that's done. Job done. And you'll get the XP for that. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Well, we're going to try head our way down the main road, which may end up... Actually, why don't we go into the bar, see if there's any sort of weapons that we can pick up. Or alcohol, or alcohol, to give us a little bit of Dutch courage.
I'll have the Jaeger.
You would. So fucking northern. Can't you have something normal like a baby sham or something? Hey, I'll have a baby sham.
Next you were saying, should we have some snowballs?
Well, it all depends which snowballs you're talking about, to be honest, mate. Because if they're talking about the snowballs that you get from Tunnocks, then yeah, we'll go for those. Great. Coconut covered marshmallow and chocolate. Yeah, nice. I will have some of you. Alright. Nothing going here, mate, I think. As I said, he comes from the north of England. You've got to forgive him his vices, I'm afraid.
I think yourselves lucky that's the only vice I'm talking about.
It ain't
Haven't asked for a palmo yet.
Don't embarrass me in front of my viewers, man. Come on. Have a bit of decorum. I don't know about you, but are you a little bit worried?
What, about how quiet this area
How
is?
ridiculously quiet it is, yeah. I mean...
You do know we have been in this town, right?
Well, yeah, we may have perhaps attracted them all in one direction, and we're coming in the opposite direction that we attracted them from. That'll be the laundrette, isn't it?
It looks more like a grocery shop.
All right.
Lots of rotten vegetables so far.
Well, that'll be good for making a. Oh, there's canned goods here, if you want some. But costs quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
Those rotten things will be good for making a composter. We'll grab those. We can grab those later.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Don't worry, Chris scared them all away because he's like Northern Powerhouse. Oh God, listen to this.
Northern Powerhouse.
Listen to this, man. Oh.
Next, you're going to be saying we're leveling up. I'm just.
Yeah, so my hope here is that we find a how to use generators. This is just a bric-a-brac store, but if you need any better clothes, there might be some in here.
Mustard, tomato ketchup, light bulb.
What a waste of a good burrito. Interesting, this is exactly the same shop that I went into at Ekron.
Garden saw.
It's farming stuff, but we've got loads of farming stuff. Coffee's about as useful as a chocolate teapot nowadays, because you don't need to stay awake, because server. Right, what is going on here? This is just not right. I might actually, seeing as it's very quiet here, I'm just going to quickly run back, grab the van, and we'll move a bit closer. Because if we can get closer, we might as well do it.
Yeah.
Because it just means that we'll be a bit more safer if we can get to the van quicker.
All right. So, what kind of building am I looking for what you're after?
Bookshop is usually there's a bookshop down in the centre of town, so we are pretty much going to be facing the shit. At least I thought we were.
There's 3 zombies north of the town, and there's a few zombies. I'm on the road, obviously, by the yellow building at the minute.
Right.
Yeah, we're starting to see small numbers of zombies.
I'm absolutely fine with that. Oh no, I see them. Yeah, there's a few north here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Na, 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 living in a ghost town. Well, they don't have any balloons or party poppers, so I'm a little disappointed by this welcome committee.
Have to be said, those 2 weren't particularly welcome. Okay, we're starting to see slightly larger groups. One of which at least has a rifle on his back.
That hair, though.
And you've gone north to where I've gone south.
Well, the main road is north, that's right.
Yeah. I'm literally on that main road.
Honestly, I'm actually being chased. Look at this guy here. The one in the black shirt. That's a Liverpudlian there. Proper chasing me, man.
What did you do? Poor Liverpudlian?
He's probably saying under his breath, calm down.
Calm down.
Oh, mistakes may have been made here. Have you seen the time?
Oh.
Not only does he eat your face, he also steals your wallet. We may want to.
Hide in the bar.
Or in here. This place will be fine. I mean, there's a yo-yo to play with. Ketchup and marijuana. There's a rotten burrito to throw at each other.
Hey, Saz, I've got a solution.
Have you?
Yeah, have a look in this one where I've just put some stuff.
Ooh, that's yeah. That might not be the best idea. We did that one time with Drunk on Life, and yeah, things didn't end well. Let's just put it that way.
You got drunk in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah. We had a few beers, got a bit drunk. I ended up getting killed because I said, "Hey, everybody, watch out for me. I'm just changing my shotgun." Nobody did. I ended up getting swamped by zombies, and then my zombie corpse bit the streamer at the time. So
I shouldn't laugh at that, but it is quite funny.
Oh no, it's very funny. It's very funny. Well, we know the Scouse is about because there's a shell suit jacket here. But no shell suit pants, though.
Does that mean there's a zombie running around in them?
Yeah. I don't think it's called the Winchester. Yeah, have a beer at the Rusty Rifle till it all blows over. Are you drinking beer? Are you actually drinking the beer?
Just one?
So fucking northern. Can't bloody resist it, can you? I bet it's Nuki Brown as well.
Well, I put the cans on the counter, but I kept the bottles for myself.
You know, if you drink the Nuki Brown and you find yourself a dashing young zombie woman, you're not going to get it up.
You hope.
Yeah, you know how bad that Nuki Brown is for the old Todger.
Good old brewer's droop.
Actually, just thinking about it, let me have a look at this. Was my farming at 1.5? If I can find farming for beginners, I've at least got something to read. No farming for intermediates. God damn it. Some cocoa powder. We can have a nice cocoa together. Sit and share stories. And have a midnight feast.
With some dry ramen noodles.
Oof. Set the building on fire. There's a mouse trap there. I think I'm all mouse trapped out, to be honest.
That's uncooked TV dinner and some coffee powder.
God damn it. Right, I'm going to, just for raisins, I'm just going to do patrol around the area and kill any of the locals. Only because I do have keen eyesight, so I can actually see in the dark. So, there's few there. Burger restaurant seems... Okay. Do you know what? I think we can probably ignore them unless we wanted to go to the fishing place. The fishing tackle shop.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it all just depends if you want to do some fishing or not. And build up on
Not
your...
really. If I'm going to do that, I'll do that back at base, surely.
Yeah, I know, but you can grab all the fishing rods and stuff from the fishing tackle shop.
Yeah. But I grabbed a load of those last time and dropped them off at base.
Okay.
I just never actually got round to doing any fishing.
Have you read the book yet? Because you'll get an extra bonus for reading the book on fishing for beginners. You get like a 3 times bonus. I suppose that's another thing that people generally tend to do as well with the servers is give an XP bonus to it so people learn quicker. I'm not so generous.
We know. Oh, I love the fact I can make a tinfoil hat.
Oh yeah, and a paper one. If you have a newspaper, I think you can turn it into a newspaper hat as well. Just make sure no one's sneaking up on me. Oh Christ, I'm right by the gas station. I didn't realise that. You want a cornetto? Well, I'm at the gas station. If I can find one, I'll pick one up for you, alright? I trust it's probably melted by now. I can do some ice cream soup for you if you want.
Ice cream soup.
They must have all migrated right into the centre of town because it cannot be this abandoned.
Just so we're aware, there's an empty gas can in the black car by the bric-a-brac shop.
Well, if that... Oh, Christ, I didn't see these guys down here. If that's the case, just bring it in and we'll pop it in the van before we leave.
The van's literally right outside, so I can just take it straight to the van.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a group of zombies to the west, sorry, to the east of the van, but I'm just dealing with them now.
Empty gas can is now in the back of the car, back of the van.
Knew it was going to happen. I was just about to say, I wonder... Can you see anything, mate?
Just about.
So no, effectively. No.
I can see you, and I can see the dead bodies on the floor.
Okay.
But obviously I have difficulty seeing around, if that makes sense.
I'm just going to have to use a hammer. Right. To the north of us should be the police station. So we may be able to get some more nightsticks, which usually tend to be quite good. But they still don't beat my favourite weapon, which is the big metal bar.
Oh.
Now C crouches, which means that you are a lot harder to see by the zombies. Even though they do have eyesight from a mile away. But
one of those zombies you killed was a policeman.
Yep, then you should have bits and pieces on them. Like vests and stuff.
Yeah, he was wearing a bulletproof vest and he had a holster.
Did you not have a holster? No. Oh, right, okay. There's another police officer over here, so usually when they've got a weapon on them, the police officers, you can actually see them. Either a shotgun over the shoulder or
and I now have since I've got a holster, I'm not looking for guns.
Yep, there's another police officer over there. It's almost as like we're really close to a police station.
Yeah. So it's almost like the police officers are coming out of the police station. Strange.
I know, it's weird. Now, see, the thing is when it comes to pastries, guys, Lidl are the king of pastries. But unfortunately, there aren't that many Lidls. Well, there are, but you have to get somewhere. And because I'm agoraphobic, I don't really like to go places. So, yeah.
So unfortunately, they haven't come up with a home delivery Lidl yet.
Well, they'd make a lot of money doing that, wouldn't they? Little pastries on Just Eat. Greggs is good. But once again, Greggs is actually probably worse because they're usually high street based. So, I mean, even with a bit of agoraphobia, I can drive a car and just rush into the place. Whereas Greggs usually tends to be on a high street, so you have to go past people and roads and traffic and.
Ironically, here in the north, they are drive-through.
Well, I'm not surprised, am I, really? And 24-hour as well.
I don't know of any 24-hour ones, other than the ones in petrol stations.
I mean, I would make fun of you for it if I wasn't so goddamn jealous of you having it. A drive-through Greggs. Oh.
Yeah. We also have Greggs on Just Eat round here.
Mm. That's just not right.
I have been known to use on a morning.
Fair play.
To get a Greggs breakfast delivered.
Yeah. Nice. Some nice stuff going on there. So I do like my cheese and onion pasties. Or slices or whatever. There's lots of zombies coming. Yep. Just be aware. You can hear them. There's shitloads of zombies around here, so we just need to clear the area first before we start.
Yeah,
checking it.
looting.
Yeah, even though I doubt there's going to. The door is open, so someone may have heavily looted. Oh, there's a key there. Hello, is that a key? Oh, no, that's a first aid box. Someone may have opened this.
The lock is broken.
Yeah, so someone's obviously been in here. But I know that
There's alcoholic wipes.
there should be a whole kit somewhere. That was on the floor.
No, I meant in that one cop car, there is alcohol wipes.
Alright, okay. Right, here are our friends over here. One police officer. And he's got all good. He's got the thing that I wanted. He's got the nightstick. Or she's got the nightstick. Have you attracted them or something?
I'm behind you. I've just left the cars.
All right. They've completely ignored me.
So if they're attracted to me, that's really impressive. Since you're between me and them.
Oh, yeah, you're a handsome guy, you know. Even more handsome now that you've got a 24-hour Greggs.
Where's he going?
I don't know. There must be... I don't know if there's something that's attracting them. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay now. Da 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 da.
I love how, as you say, I think we're okay now, a zombie walked up on me!
Oh, are you dead? Are you bitten?
No, he's dead.
Right, now there should be... I did actually kill a zombie around here that had a... Oh, there he is. There might be one actually in the jail. Nightstick, there we go. That's what I wanted, my nightstick. That'll do me, donkey. There might be some in jails.
Yeah. The secure room at the back of the police station.
Oh, that's fine. These guys will do the job for us then.
Nice drink.
Are you eating non-labelled meats again?
No?
You are, aren't you? You're eating non-labelled meats.
Peas, actually.
Okay. Well, obviously you know that now you've eaten them, but you didn't know them before because they didn't have a label on them. Going for blunt weapons for clothing pickups. Kind of, yeah. It's just that I find that the metal bar, the best weapon. You okay? There's three.
They've escaped the freight.
All right. Well, run if you can't hope, because I've made a couple of friends here.
They're dead.
Good. Right.
They happened to get themselves free just as I was going into the toilet.
Well, it's the best place for you to shit yourself, then, isn't it?
Yeah. Luckily, I was able to go through the door, lock the door, then think about what I was doing, and then go back out and deal with them.
To be fair, usually the stuff in here is pretty damn shit. So,
well, the weapons locker's empty.
Right.
Some ear protection.
There's a police trooper hat, if you want to cover that. Yeah, bit shit. Well, that was worth my time, wasn't it?
There's a doorknob and a hit.
Oh. Note to self. Make sure you kill him before you carry on walking away.
Kill them before you try to rob off them. Got
Yeah. That funky police meat. Are you a smoker as a character? No? Okay. I'm not either. I think on a server it's bloody absolute, almost like criminal suicide to...
Okay. So there's a couple around the petrol
If you come to the petrol station, you'll see there's some maps in here. The Marlborough map, Riverside map and Rosewood map. If you read each of those, the maps will come up on your main map.
Yeah.
So I'll deal with the guys at the pumps. Okay, you can deal with the guys at the pumps then.
That's not so much the guys at the pumps. That one was coming to see me.
Alright.
She didn't have much of a choice in the matter.
Empty bottle rubber band. Oh, hello you. It's now coming to the point where I'm thinking of running back to the car, to the van.
Moving up to the petrol station.
Yeah. That's locked, okay. I'll be back shortly. I mean, it's okay. We kind of like using a methodical approach, so we're taking bit at a time and not being silly. So,
the maps are back in the map.
Okay. Yeah. So once you press the M button, now you'll see some of the marks where Muldrow is.
Yeah.
So it gives you a better clue of where things are and just how ludicrously big the map is.
Padlock, bleach.
What I'm actually going to do, I think, is I'm going to reverse the van down the road so that we're pointing in the right direction if we need to cheese it.
Sounds like a plan.
There's a big group towards the northeast. I know what you're saying there, Jin, but we won't go down there. We'll publicly be as respectful as we possibly can to the 5-0.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. Just in case they ever find me in America and go, were you the streamer that was making jokes about bacon and a nickname? No. It was
Due to some things in the back of this police van.
Yeah. Trust us, it's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt us. I'm just going to draw them around the building, use the building, and hopefully they'll lose interest in me. I mean, it's only really taken this long to decide that they're going to investigate the parties at all the places. It's like, really? We don't retroactively go after people on that one. Really? That's probably why the burglary rate's so high and nobody ever gets caught.
We don't investigate anything unless there's already evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the important point. Is, you know, the term investigate? I'm pretty sure that means find the fucking evidence. But, you know. They've got better things to do with their time than piss off their paymasters, have they?
Yeah. And now the reviews, the information's come out, we're kind of like, yeah, I suppose we'll kind of have to.
But everything that happened at number 10 is completely off the books. Right, okay, fine. You can kind of agree with that one. I mean, if everyone's working piss and everyone's working piss, that's just bad. That's just bad business practice. To be fair.
The thing is, there's plenty of things people can be annoyed about, but it won't necessarily be a breach of the law. Yeah. The government seems to have this thing that these guys can drink alcohol at work rather well, considering I certainly can't in my job, and my job's nowhere near as important as running the country.
Yeah, but to be fair, who else could just say that fuck it, we're gonna have a bevy at work than the Prime Minister? I mean, he's kind of like supposedly the highest ranking official in everything. So next next to the Queen going, you know what, Philip, I fancy a kebab, you know.
Random meat patties. Should I say random meat patties? Growing pins and a sack of potatoes.
I mean, if you think about it, just think how many royals have been caught doing business in shady places.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Well, they always seem to have, you know, like a Daily Mail expose of them offering to meet the Queen for £5 million and a bottle of Chardonnay.
Yep, and they usually don't care whose the £5 million is.
That's usually Arabian money, isn't it? And you'd know a thing about that, wouldn't you? Being from the local Newcastle area.
I actually don't, because I don't follow football.
Well, you obviously knew that I was talking about football, so you obviously know something.
Yeah. I know there was quite a lot of people that did quite hilariously offensive things, including dress up as Arabs to go to the game.
Mm-hmm. But that was a kind thing, though. They weren't doing it to insult people, you know. They weren't. It wasn't cultural appropriation. They're from Newcastle. They don't have any culture to appropriate, so...
It was cultural appropriation, but just because they don't have one of their own.
Yeah.
Desperately in need of one.
I mean, the closest Newcastle people got to a thing was Paul Gascoigne and his fake tit.
The great Paul Gascoigne and the Ralph Moult incident.
I think his worst crime was singing "The Fog on the Tyne." To be fair. I can forgive a lot. I can forgive a lot of things that Paul Gascoigne got up to, but the Fog on the Tyne, no, that's just unforgivable, man. Hiya, Joseph. How you doing?
Letter opener.
Mm. This is just so goddamn weird. Did we end up setting an alarm off beforehand? At some point?
When we were here before? Possibly, but it's that long ago I can't quite remember.
Well, to explain Duck Taco, there is... Where Chris is from his particular accent... there's a large cultural centre of northern people. Some call them Geordies, but there are other names for them. But they generally come from around the area of Newcastle and Middlesbrough, up north. Now they'd argue through the back teeth that they're not one and the same, but they bloody well are. And
there's Smoggies, then Mackhams, then Newcastle.
Yeah, you're all Geordies. You know it.
No, we're not.
But there was a football player, soccer player, should I say, called Paul Gascoigne, who was a very, very good football player. But he had a little bit of a problem with alcohol and got up to a lot of misdeeds, so to speak. But he also sang a song that was a Newcastle song called The Fog on the Tyne. I ain't going to sing it for you. because it's shit. But exactly, Jin. They're all Geordies, despite what they say. I think my favourite Geordie culture is the fact that their mating rituals are absolutely amazing. You have like blokes on one side of the road, women on the other side of the road, and then they just basically pile into each other, and whoever falls on top of each other, they're married. So it's...
You forgot the animalistic calling that starts it.
Oh yeah. Usually starts off with some fat bird with a Lambrini.
You wish. Aldi equivalent of Lambrini.
Well, you know, I just wanted people to understand. Yeah, Lambrundi.
Yeah.
I may have to go find myself some. Christ, we're actually getting into the area now, aren't we?
Yep.
What is going on here?
But you have to. I have got cans of pop and cans of peas and stuff. If you're
Actually, I'm fine. I've just realised I've got some spare water bottles on me. You know, just in case I do run out and I'm a bit short. Because I'm clever like that, you see.
You're not a bit short. You're a normal average height.
6 foot. 6 foot wet, I suppose. Where's my bookshop? I think we've got to go past that place first. So let's deal with this guy down here. This is just wrong. Riverside should not be this abandoned. And who was it in chat was just going to go like we're just going to we're off to die? So I'd agree with you, but just press Q. Yeah, you can fuck off, mate. I think you should sing Fog on the Tyne when you reach 10,000 subs. Oh, no, 10,000k subs. Jesus, what? 10 million? Oof. Okay. If I reach 10,000 million... 10 million subs... then I will sing the Fog on the Tyne.
Ice hockey sticks, lacrosse sticks.
I'm moving on. I think there might be someone in the Time for Sport. Was that you?
I'm in the sports shop.
Oh, right, okay, that's fine.
I just thought sports shops, might have baseball bats and the like.
Well, you kind of think so, especially of the aluminium type, but I don't think we've got the mod for that, so...
Well, I got a hockey stick, so... I can hear a zombie. Oh, there's one in the store.
I figure you're all marching into the horde effectively. I must admit, I am a touch disappointed.
Oh, the bagels are all wrong.
I mean, we couldn't have killed them all here, so...
Yes, but they could all still be just round the next corner.
Having said that, though, you do need to spell Geordie correctly. That's the one. I lived on Biker Grove. Old Spuggy. I wonder what's happened to her.
Oh. What books do we need?
What have you found?
There is a large amount of books in the post office.
Is there now? If you can find how-to generators, that would be...
Haven't seen a copy of that yet.
Yeah. That's pretty much what we want because we need to get the generators working. Anything? If anything, just don't look for any for beginners or intermediates. If there's anything that has master written on it, take it. And I think expert as well might be ones that we're looking for as well. Oh, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped.
Oh, I definitely say you want the thing back here. We've got lots of masterwork. We've got lots of shelves full of books.
Okay, I'll be with you in a second. I'm just dealing with my critics.
This may take a while.
You are an arsehole.
Thank you.
Right, I'm coming. Oh.
Oh. Whoa. That was impressive. You kind of teleported.
No, I can do that. Jin knows. I'll get you cancelled for being a grammar supremacist. You guys trying to loot videotapes also? Probably. But I need to get a decent TV first. And we also need power. What's going on here? This looks like another vegetable store. Oh, I see a guy behind a door. Come on, you.
Some space now.
I think I've found the population. They've all been in this store. For some strange reason. That's because the door's open at the back. Gotta be one of them. Value tech is where it's at. Okay. I just popped into the store to the south because I was getting a bit hungry.
Yep. So you want any masterwork ones?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the masterwork? I'd obviously
expert or advanced would also do as well. I mean, it'll all come out in the wash in the end.
Yeah. Advanced foraging.
But also have a look out for the single magazines as well.
Yep. I got a magazine for Hunter's magazine.
Okay. We may already have it, but it's usually the best thing to do is just grab everything you can, and then we'll let God sort it out afterwards.
Yep.
So to speak. Okay. Come on, you. Why am I looking the other way? But if you can find how to use generators in there, that'll pretty much get us sorted. Because we'll at least then get fuel, and then all we just need to do after that is find another generator or two. And take that. I'm hearing them, but I can't see them. They're probably all inside the Riverside Suites. Oh no, there's one there. Just gotta be careful because sometimes they just get up. Well, maybe just change it from paperweight to doorweight, Duck. That might help. Just becomes a doorweight. Yeah, Genesis, come on, where's the book place? There's Enigma books, good. Is it just that one? Yeah, it looks like it's just that one. Ooh, hello. Of course they all turn around. Why are they all so interested in the blinking fashions here? Did you hear about that G4 TV nonsense that's been going on? See,
No.
well, I never knew what G4 TV was, but apparently I'm a misogynist. Because apparently I'm somebody else is more bangable than the new woman, and she's like very, very salty about the whole thing. Didn't really quite get to it. It was just like, oh yeah. And she said it. She said the classic line that you should never say to anybody when you're trying to make money off them: if you don't like what I offer, don't buy it. Okay, I won't. Frosk, yeah. Apparently it's Norwegian for frog.
Okay.
Mm. But the worst crime that she did, though, from what I remember in the rant, she basically says, yeah, we don't have any actual personal opinions ourselves. We have a writing team that tells us what to say. Right. Okay. So you're not a gaming journalist at all. You're just basically just a corporate paid mouthpiece, really.
Basically, at that point, you're just actors, aren't you?
Yeah. We're not here to look pretty. Well, what are you there for? Because you're certainly not there for your intelligence, are you? Because somebody else is writing your fucking reviews.
Somebody else is writing the reviews. Somebody else is telling you what to say. Somebody else is videotaping it, I'm guessing, as well at that
Oh,
point.
yeah, it's like full... apparently Comcast are the ones who own it. And apparently they put millions into it. So you could just imagine how happy they must be that they're losing subscribers left, right and centre. Because someone decided to say to them, if you don't like our product, don't buy it, sort of thing.
I also find it really interesting that BBC is relaunching BBC Three.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know whether they're aiming it for the same audience it used to be for.
Is it just are they just trying to spend as much as the taxpayers' money that they can before they lose it all?
I think it's a desperate attempt by them to show that they have use.
What, the BBC? You mean the fucking useless BBC? They spend all their time just trying to get a small demographic rather than the people who actually pay their fucking salary. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it looks like the thing that slightly concerns me is, by the looks of it, the demographic this new BBC Three they're going for is repeats of the soaps.
Oh, so they're kind of going for like a soap Dave then?
Yeah, I think they must be going for a. Well, we know people don't all have iPlayer, and want
Right.
to be able to rewatch the soaps.
Well, they'll want people to get iPlayer. Did you pick up Master Metalwork by chance? And Master Tailoring.
I've got a Master Tailoring, Master Fishing, and a Master First Aid.
Right, I'll pick up the Master Metalwork then. Yeah, last time in the server, I was when I was playing on Drunk server, I was really lucky. I walked into a house and literally just looked at the shelf, and there was a how to use generators. It was just like, oh, okay, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. But we're not getting the same sort of luck here. Well, if I remember correctly, and I mentioned this to the wife, and because she's Scottish, she's even northern than you are, and she's a cheapskate, is that isn't it in about 4 years' time they're actually removing it as being as breaking the law to not pay your TV license?
It hasn't been confirmed yet. The Royal Charter ends. But that just means they have to get a new Royal Charter for it to continue. And obviously, as it stands, the chances of them being given that Royal Charter are...
making it illegal to not pay that, yeah.
Yeah.
But and interestingly enough is that the price is going up at that particular point as well. It's like, you couldn't make it up, could you?
Well, the price isn't going up at least...
years.
For the next 2 years, because the person now in charge of it's kind of gone no. But again, a lot of that is pandering to the people, because people don't really see the need for it. But it's whether they'll actually back the people when it comes to the important bit of it.
I think they knew it was coming, because they've pretty much sold Doctor Who off to Russell T Davies's group, which in turn have been just been bought out by Sony. So basically, Sony's going to be making everyone's content from now on, every Doctor Who content, and that might be a little bit too little, too late. Didn't mind the female Doctor, just didn't like the being lectured every 5 seconds. And another thing I quite like as well is good writing. I think you find it in garages. Yeah. That is another idea that I'm going to have. We're going to go up the... No, we've only got 15 minutes left anyway, haven't we? Are you okay to carry on, or are you needing to go?
I'll need to go in about the 15-minute mark.
Roger. Okay, yeah. So we've only got about 15 minutes left anyway, so we'll probably... I'll tell you what, mate. Why don't we make our way back now? Because we've got everything we needed for Riverside, and obviously a fail on the how-to generators, and we'll just start making our way back up the road, and see if we can find a few things in the 15 minutes that we've got. And if not, we'll just stop off and wait till next week. Only issue being is that I'm going to have to make sure I know where you are. Where are you anyway?
I'm just heading back up to the main street right now at the yellow building, and heading down towards you because you're south of me. Well, you're further along the road than I am at the minute.
Well, I'm further east of you, am I?
I'm in the green buildings, closer to them, I think.
So
no, I'm
you're
further
west.
south. Sorry, no, just stay where you are. I'll come with you.
Right. Well, I'm not going to stay where I am because I've just alerted a few friends here.
Well, I'm at the blue buildings on your map right now.
Sorry?
I'm at the light blue buildings on your map right now.
Right, so that's east. I'm heading east backwards here. Oh, these are the... Yeah, you'll want to get out of there because that's not going to get you anything. They're just hotel rooms. Unless you want better bedding.
No. I was checking on the other side of the road.
Alright. Alright.
I'd been in the tool shop.
Fair play.
Still hadn't found what I was
Looking for. Didn't know that you were a new teammate. I've got a horrible feeling that I've been up here because they've got the maps still there. Oh, here's another one. Just give me a second, I just need to deal with this. Yep, not there. There's a shed there. If we can break that door open, there might be something inside there that might help. We need either an axe or a... Did I leave the axe in here? Didn't, did I? Fucking hell.
Sals, can you jump back in the vehicle for a second for us?
Why? You're gonna touch me in an inappropriate place?
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm going to try to get out the vehicle. I think we have a slight desync issue. Because on my screen, you're still actually on the road, not outside the building.
Okay. That's interesting.
Try just moving the vehicle slightly. That's updated.
Okay, there isn't a window. These are... Only way that I'm going to get through there is either with a sledgehammer or an axe. And oh, mortar and pestle. That's good. That's interesting. Jump into that. That'll make some nice canned tuna, canned sardines. Oh, it feels like I've... Okay, all right, I'm coming. Jesus Christ.
No, I was playing with the door lock. I wasn't pestering to head off quicker.
Mm. All right, nothing doing here, guys. Let's head back because we want to try and get as close to.
No sign of a key, so you can open that door. Oh. Well.
Mm.
No. Side of the vehicle, not the engine bay.
Right, so despite the disappointment of not finding a how to use generators primer, we've at least found one generator. So we're kind of like a third of the way to getting electricity at the base. We've managed to discover that Riverside's not as populated as we originally thought it was. Hold on, have I been up here? It doesn't look like I have, so just let me pop up here. Hello, big shed. We may be lucky here. And a garage as well. There's another generator. Ooh, look at that. Empty bucket. Yeah, I'll open the door. And a nice pipe for me as well. NPK fertilizer. Empty gas can. Well, I suppose that's a nice little thing. There's a gun case there as well. I'll be back in a second. I've just got to quickly pop to the loo. Jacks are usually quite good for sorting out cars and mechanics and stuff. I'm literally standing on it. Pick it up. Tow generator. There we go. You can actually claim this shed as a TAFE house. Why ever you would, I do not know, but... Ah, we've lost some rear space, so I must have crashed it somehow. Right. Take the empty gas can and the jack. Duct tape, always important. My metal pipe. Gotta have a metal pipe. I might actually start taking those metal sheets as well, because they'll be used for repairing the van. Gunlight screwdriver. Oh, gunlight, nice. What's that for? M9 pistol, I'll take that.
The gun case is on the floor and there's a pistol and stuff in it.
That's fine. I'm not really worried about the pistol, but because I've already got an M9, I just wanted to pop a gun light on there, because that's going to be quite useful at night, isn't it? Right, we are pretty much loaded up, mate, so...
I'm just quickly checking these buildings, because...
Yeah.
You might get one of your books. You never know. Don't think so, but...
I suspect it's probably hiding in this garage here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. You opened it up, did you?
I didn't get the garage open. I have got a zombie, though.
Okay. Oh, wait a second.
That's what I was looking for, to see if there was a door on it before.
I was just wondering if there was someone adminning. Welding rods.
Ah.
No.
I had rattled the door a lot, but it hadn't opened.
Well, it seemed to open as I literally walked past. That was quite weird.
Very
right,
weird.
let's head back, because we've got to get ourselves back before your... I think we'll just head back home. I'll go on another mission next week. So just to let you guys know what's going to happen over the week is Friday will be painting session. So I'll be painting more miniatures on Friday night. Not too sure what I'll be doing Saturday night. Sometimes I just end up playing on drunk server for Saturday night because I'm a sad, lonely man. And I'll also be Saturday should be another release of Rimworld Save Our Station, which is usually quite good. And I'll be looking at doing a new Zomboid series that involves the Snakes pack. As Drunk on Life has mentioned to me, that it's very much like Hydrocraft. It's like, hey, you like Hydrocraft, don't you? Well, I did, but it was getting a bit annoying. hope that wasn't my tyre. And so, yeah. Hopefully, mate. Yeah, hopefully. Just don't forget, you know, that this. I don't just do live content. I also do video content as well, unboxing and videos and stuff like that. So have a look. I believe there's probably over 3,000 videos I've done. I couldn't believe it when I found out. Done over 3,000 videos. So there's something for everybody. If you're into computer maintenance, there's the Amiga section that I did. And if you're into... Oops. Shall I concentrate on that rather than the map? And if you're into like unboxing videos from Kickstarters, I've got a few of those as well. And a few of the games that I've played in the past. So why not have a look at my back catalogue of stuff?
It's a catalogue and it's very backy.
It's kind of like, you know, so backy, it's like, it's almost like Chewbacky. That's sort of backy, man. Yeah, I may have screwed my light bulbs up, so...
It's interesting there's a coastal road all the way to the city, like.
Yeah, this is... When I first found this place, this was kind of like me just trying to get out of Riverside, and I just thought, fuck it, I'll follow the river. And then I found this place. It was like, sort of thing. So there you go. Right. Okay, well, I'll just end the video just saying thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like what you like, press the like button. If you dislike what you dislike, press the dislike button. But please pop something down in the comment section. Let me know how I can improve my content for you. If you like what you see, want to press that subscribe button. And if you super duper like it, want to press that bell icon so you get updated every time I upload the content to YouTube. Also, I usually tend to say it's just like a small click for you guys, but it's massive for the YouTube algorithm. I've had just hit 500 subscribers, which is pretty damn good for me. So it's opened up my community area anyway, so that's always good. But all that remains to say is thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon, and you take care. I'm just going to shut the stream off now, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.